Hey guys, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell to stay notified when the next video is uploaded. Did you click it?
Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showcasing the top 5 realms for the Minecraft Bedrock Edition. Bedrock Edition being Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, Windows 10, and Pocket Edition. Realms mainly serve the purpose of replacing servers. If you guys didn't know, on devices such as the Xbox One and Nintendo Switch, you can't necessarily add your own servers or create them, in fact, because you just can't join them. And you can't even play your favorite game modes such as Skyblock, Factions, Prisons, Kit PvP. A lot of the feature servers just don't offer it. So today I'm going to be showing you guys the top 5 realms and what they have to offer. Let's jump right into it. Okay guys, there is a major problem with my realms. I know a lot of people wanted me to go ahead and bring back my realms, but let's go ahead and click on if we want to go ahead and fetch for information. And keep in mind guys, these realms are super full. Like, they're just packed with a bunch of people that have joined over 2 years, I believe, and we hit 10,000 on one and 8,000 on another, so 18,000 accounts, which is just insane. But let's see what happens when I try to fetch the information. Minecraft is trying to get it, but it's just not working. I had this issue ever since 1.13, and it seems like the realm is just completely broken, and I'm gonna have to go ahead and buy a new one. Guys, I also want to mention that there aren't that many realms left as of now. Like, a lot of the realms have shut down that I showcased in the past. So if you ever see a realm and you're trying to join it and it has the red icon, or I believe since I have my texture pack on, it's different, but if it's just completely off and it's not able to join, then that's what probably happened. Okay, so we have all the realms right here. Let's start off with Titan Kit PvP. The realm code is going to be on the side, and then for the other codes I will put them on screen. But here is our first realm, and this is actually a really nice kit PvP. We actually made this last night. It took about 5 hours to make, but I think it actually turned out pretty nicely. As you guys can see here, this is where you're gonna go ahead and teleport to the shop. There's a bunch of villagers such as buy food, buy potions, buy OP armor, buy regular kits. There's a bunch of things that you guys can go ahead and get. And if you guys want to donate to the server, because hosting these do take a lot of money and it does take a lot of time to go ahead and make these, so it would be greatly appreciated if you guys can donate. It doesn't have to be now, maybe around Christmas time, but just really consider it because I really want to keep these realms up. But let's go ahead and go back to spawn. This is how you guys are going to go ahead and do so, and then we can go over to the vaults. Vaults, pretty self-explanatory. Right now we're at the vaults. Then you go ahead and buy a key from a villager all the way down here. You buy it, drop it, and then you guys can go ahead and TP to your vault, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then let's go ahead and go over here. This is when you buy a kit, you can go ahead and open it, place it on the bedrock, and you should be all good to go. Over here is going to be where you can TP inside of the arena, and you guys can go ahead and PvP. If you want to go ahead and get out, you're going to need at least 1 token, so be sure of that. And okay, so we finally made it. I'm going to go ahead and drop down, and then we can actually drop our token and then press the button. It should be something like that. Okay, as you guys could see there, we just teleported back to spawn. You just go ahead and press the button and it will take away your token. And let's go ahead and move on to the number 7 realm. This is actually so close to becoming a top 10 realms because I have 3 of my own and I showcase 5 of the communities. But let's move on to number 7. Okay, so right now we're about to hop on Dungeon Quest. This is actually one of my favorite realms out of all of them. Let's go ahead and start off with the starter chest right here, and then you open it. There's a bunch of books explaining everything, and then there is a sword for you guys to go ahead and take. But if you want to go ahead and go over to here, this is going to be the crate, so you can gamble your money away. If you go back here, then you can actually go over to here. It's going to be the shop. So shop has a bunch of different things that you guys can go ahead and buy. It has diamond armor, armor, diamond swords, really OP stuff that you guys can go ahead and obtain by fighting a bunch of the things in the dungeon, which we're gonna go ahead and go in there now. So we are in the dungeon currently, which is nice. We're actually in creative mode as well, so as you can see, we have a bunch of zombies. You kill them and then you're able to go ahead and sell the loot. If you just stand on here, here's a sell pad, and it'll sell all the things that you have. As you guys can see, it just sold, and over here is my money. But let's go over to here, back to spawn, and then we can actually head over to the warps area, which is pretty interesting because it has a lot of cool features, which is going to be over here. And we have the boss arena, we have a PvP arena as well, so you guys can go ahead and PvP with your friends. But that's going to wrap it up for number 7 on the list. Let's move on to number 6. Okay, so we're hopping on Titan factions. This is going to be the most popular out of the 3 that I just showcased, because for some reason a lot of people, when I invited all 1,000 of my friends, they all gravitated to this one area, which is pretty cool. So just one realm, and I'm pretty sure a lot of the other realms are going to become more popular, but it really is up to you guys which ones I actually decide to keep, because whichever one is the least performing, I'm going to go ahead and replace it with a prisons or a skyblock, and that's probably going to happen in the next month around Christmas time. But as you guys can see, we have Titan factions. It looks really nice. Bunch more holograms. We revamped it quite a bit now. As you can see, you have your starter chest, and then you have the /spawn /home, all of that good stuff. And then we can go over to here, and we have the TPAs, so teleport requests, and there's just a bunch of things, and you guys can drop them. If you guys want to go ahead and head over to the shops, we actually have them over here. Just drop down in this area, and they're in this room underneath the starter chest. As you guys could see, a bunch of different villagers, and it's actually really cool. Let's head over to the crates. The crates is a brand new feature to the server. Okay, so right here is the crate. So as soon as you enter the room, you go ahead and buy your crate key from this villager, then you place it inside of the middle of the chest and you'll get your loot, which is a really nice system. Alright guys, so we're in the crate key room. It's on one of the 4 sides, so it's not too hard to find, but this is actually pretty cool because you buy the crate key from this villager, then you place it inside of the middle of the chest and you'll get your loot, which is really nice. I also forgot to mention that this kit that this guy has on, I'm pretty sure that's the kit once. It's the kit that you get when you first start the game. You'll get this iron armor, which is really nice, along with you're able to go ahead and grab the starter gear inside of that middle chest at spawn. But let's move on to the number 5 spot and showing off the community's creations. Okay, so at number 5, we have Mystic Factions. I don't know what season this is. They're probably on season 30. No joke, guys. The last time I visited it, it actually had season 21 on it, and then one time it was like season 16 before that, and it's just insane. And the reason why I keep showcasing this is because they have brand new seasons every time, and it's very interesting to see. A lot of realm owners usually don't update their realms, and I'm included in that, but let's go ahead and see what they have added. And it seems like it's the same thing. As you can see, I can see a little bit more of structure, I guess. Not structure, but more of like playage on it. So I'm guessing they just reset the realm. But this realm for sure has a lot of features, honestly. They have a nice logo up here, which is pretty cool. I see a lot of realm owners utilizing that feature. So right here, we actually have the cough, which is a really nice feature. I don't see too many faction servers doing that. And then right here, we do have cosmetics. It's donator only. And as you guys can see from here, and I believe that you guys can hear if I'm recording the audio, you're going to be able to hear a bunch of villagers. They're making this, and this is a really cool idea, and I think a lot of people should be using this. They're using that same sign idea, like how most people have scoreboards and things like that, but they're actually using villagers with signs. So as you guys can see from here, if I want to go ahead and buy some kits, I buy it from here, which is a really, really cool feature, and I really like that. I think it's actually a really nice touch. Right here is your starter kit, so you can go ahead and grab everything, and they have their nice holograms going around, and overall it's a nice realm. The only thing that's keeping it from being higher on the list is the aesthetic of it, and that's the main thing that I keep saying with this realm every single time I showcase it. But overall, it's a nice realm, and I would recommend for you to go ahead and join if you can't join any of the other ones. At number 4, we have Dragon Network Kit PvP. This is going to be the magic one, and this is actually a pretty cool one. What I really like about their servers is they like to update it, so it's getting closer to Christmas time. I don't know if this was intentional or not, but I remember it was kind of more of a summer feel, but now it's a little bit more Christmassy, and I think this is actually pretty cool. But as you can see here, we are in the game. It's a little bit less popular than their main one, which is Dragon Network Kit PvP. Nothing after it, and it's just completely a really good map. But this one is a little bit less known, so I really wanted to go ahead and showcase it real quick. But let's go ahead and get our starter kit and hop in the arenas, and let's go ahead and see if we can find anybody. Okay, now that we have our kit, we can hop into the arena. The shaders do not work on this realm. They have their own PvP texture pack, so something is preventing it from actually being enabled, and that's with my shaders or anybody's. So if you guys have a problem with using global resource packs, then that's probably why. They have their own resource pack in the realm. You have to go ahead and like download, so that's the problem. So go ahead and hop in the arena. Let's go ahead and step on this. I'm not sure if we can find anybody. It's usually hard to kill people in a kit PvP, especially for this big of an arena. It's a really big arena compared to the Dragon Network one that was the main one. So it's kind of going to be hard, but let's go ahead and see if we can find anybody. Wait a minute. He's done. He's done. He's done. He's on Pocket Edition. Oh, he's already on. Oh, how do you kill it? Okay, yeah, he had diamond armor. Okay, who am I kidding? Alright, it didn't even matter. But let's go ahead and move on to the number 3 spots. At number 3, we have Miners Mayhem, and this is obviously a prison server, as you guys can see by the look of it and having mine in its name, but it has a lot of cool features. This server has a lot of warps, which is always nice to see, and it's really nicely laid out. Right here you can upgrade your mine. I haven't mined anything and I don't have any money, so I can't upgrade it obviously right now. Right here is the shop, and then over here you can go to your plot. Over here you can buy your plot, and it has a really nice features on it. Also, you can have the ability to select your mine, so you can always go back and get the materials from the last one. Let's say your pickaxe can't mine these resources yet and you need a little bit more money, but you bought the new mine, then you should be all good to go and you can go back to your old mine, which is really nice. A lot of people, well, we need to get this to a lot of people because this is actually a really good realm. You can actually buy your crate keys from here, and then you just place it in the middle. As you can see, right here is one of the keys, the rare key, or the rare crate. And then you have the legendary crate, which is pretty cool. And I think they have a lot of cool things going on for this server, the mystic crate. And that's going to wrap it up for this showcase. Let's move on to the number 2 spots. Okay, so at number 2, we have Serenity Skyblock, and by far, this is actually one of the better realms on this list. I have showcased this previously in the past, but I haven't done a realm showcase on this channel, or have uploaded in general on this channel in such a long time. So I really wanted to go ahead and re-showcase it, and a lot of the realms have shut down, so there's not too many left. But let's go ahead and take a look at what this server has to offer. So right over here, instead of using a villager shop, they opted in to use a scoreboard based system, and I think it's actually pretty cool. A lot of servers have been implementing this, but me personally, I think villagers will always stay around because it's way easier and you can easily put them in new worlds. Instead of having to redo the commands, you can just copy and paste the villagers and make a brand new map and make it way better. But as you can see, there's a bunch of things that you could sell, you can buy, and it's just a really nice server. So I forgot to mention how nicely this server is lit up. It's pretty rare that you'll find a server with this great of lighting, especially at nighttime, and this server does a great job. Especially with my shaders, it tends to get very dark, but this lighting is really phenomenal. Okay, so right here we do have teleporting to your island. That guy just went to the player shop, but right here is if you want to teleport to your island, player shop, PvP zone. And then over here is the donator items, and this is actually a pretty interesting feature. They are going to go ahead and feature a really good island. So let's go to see whose island they're going to feature. We're teleporting, and we are here. This is actually very interesting, and we can actually see what it's going to look like. I think this is actually pretty cool. They have a lot of features on here. I believe this is what it's gonna look like. And then if we go ahead and if we want to go back, we click on that and we are back at the area. Well, that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Let's move on to the number 1 spots. At number 1, we have Europa Skyblock, and it is packed to the brim with features. It has a lot of things to go ahead and do, and the reason why I put this above number 2, Serenity Skyblock, was mainly because they showcased that one in the past, and they seem pretty well off, and this one's pretty well off too. It has a decent amount of player base, but this one seemed a little bit more fluent, and this person has been asking for a while for me to go ahead and showcase the realm, and if you guys want me to go ahead and showcase yours, make sure to go ahead and message me on Discord, and then I'll go ahead and review it if it's actually good. Right here is a unique feature that I haven't really seen on a server. It's a head shop. I actually seen this on Java, but not for a Bedrock realm, but you can actually sell your heads. I'm not exactly sure on how you would obtain them, probably from killing some bosses or maybe some type of farm that you would have on your island, but who knows. Right here is actually the farmer shop, so I already know what this is probably going to be, a bunch of your farm material, and they are utilizing a scoreboard shop just like the last one, so keep that in mind. It's going to go ahead and take your item. We'll say I want to go ahead and sell some dirt, and then it's going to go ahead and give me some money in return for it. Right over here is actually the food shop. You guys should know what that is, pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so here's a unique feature that they have added to their server. They're utilizing custom blocks. If you didn't know, in 1.12 or 13, I believe, they were able to go ahead and use... Okay, so this is pretty cool because you can actually utilize this now on realms, custom entities, and custom blocks, I believe, as of 1.13, but you can have blocks such as these sturdy planks. So just take a look at this. This is pretty nice. I really like all the... Well, this is a lot of customizability that you're going to have for your island, as you can see. And this is another reason why I picked it over Serenity Skyblock. This guy has been working on this realm for weeks, even months now. It's just really a nice layout. But that's going to wrap up the video here. So bye for now. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like the video. I will see you guys next time on the next video. Bye.